Hello students, today we will see the preparation of haloalkanes by halide exchange method. See, when a chloroalkane or bromoalkane, it is heated with sodium iodide, that is NaI, in acetone. See, NaI, it can be soluble in acetone and methanol. Okay, the corresponding iodoalkane is obtained. This is called Finkelstein reaction. Here, chloroalkane is there, and this chloroalkane, when it will combine with NaI, sodium iodide, in presence of acetone, this NaI, it is soluble in acetone, and here this iodoalkane will be formed along with the formation of NaCl. This NaCl, it is not soluble in acetone. Okay, now the second one is bromoalkane, and bromoalkane, when it will react with sodium iodide in presence of acetone, what we'll get here, the exchange of ions will take place, and again we'll obtain iodoalkane along with the formation of NaBr. So this particular type of reaction where halide exchange takes place, this is called Finkelstein reaction, where NaI, it reacts with chloro and bromo alkenes to form iodoalkane in presence of acetone. Now the second one, or the last one, it is from silver salts of fatty acids, and this reaction is called Hunsdiker reaction. These are the named reactions. Hunsdiker reaction. Here in this reaction, see, when silver salt of fatty acid is heated with bromine, this is the silver salt of this 1 2 3 4 butane. The chain is of 4 carbon, and it is a silver salt of this fatty acid. When it will combine with bromine in presence of CCl4, see here, it will dissociate like this bromine and this bromine, like this the dissociation will take place. Okay, and one bromine will combine with, or will come here, it will form bromoalkane, and carbon dioxide gas will be evolved out, and the second bromine will combine with Ag to form AgBr. So here what we have seen, that we have prepared bromoalkane, and here by Finkelstein reaction we have prepared iodoalkanes. So this is about the preparation of haloalkanes. Now we will study the physical properties of haloalkanes. The first physical property is the physical state, color and odor. If you are talking about physical state, the lower members are gases, then up to 18 they are liquids, and the higher one they are solids. Color, haloalkanes, they up to carbon 18 they are colorless, and they have pleasant sweetish odor, but the higher ones they are odorless. Melting point and boiling point, if we compare melting point and boiling point with their parent alkene, so their melting points and boiling points are higher, and these higher melting and boiling points are due to the greater magnitude of the van der Waals forces between these haloalkenes. The van der Waals forces are stronger, that's why they possess higher melting and boiling point. Now see, three types or three conditions are there. The first one is, if alkyl group is same, this R, if it is same but halogen atom is different, then RF, this the boiling point, if we see, the boiling point of Ri will be maximum, iodide, then bromine, then Cl, and the lesser will be of, the least will be of RF. The boiling point of the haloalkane increases with increase in the size and mass of the halogen atom, and we know that out of chlorine, bromine and iodine is the largest, it has the largest atom, its atomic size is largest, and obviously mass also. So this haloalkane will have the largest size, and that's why this will have the higher boiling point. Now second one, halogens are same but the chains are different. If alkyl group is different, then due to increase in the van der Waals forces, with the increase in the alkyl group, the boiling point increases, and it is due to the increase in the van der Waals forces. Now third one is for isomeric haloalkane, if isomers are there, if branching is there, then the boiling point decrease with branching. If straight chain will be there, then its melting and boiling point will be the highest. And like see, this is a straight chain, its melting or boiling point will be the highest, and here one carbonate is present over here, and here see, surface area, it is like this, and due to that the boiling point, it keeps on decreasing with the branching. See, van der Waals forces, it keeps the magnitude, it keeps on decreasing with branching. That's why melting and boiling point, it decreases. Now solubility. Solubility, if we talk about, they are insoluble in water because they cannot form hydrogen bonds with water, nor they can break the hydrogen bonds which are already existing in water. That's why they are insoluble in water. Density, if we talk about, chloroalkanes are lighter than water. Chloroalkanes are lighter, while bromo and iodoalkane, they are heavier than water. It means bromoalkanes and iodoalkane, they have higher density as compared to the chloroalkanes, and their relative densities are as follows. See, Ri, any alkyl iodide, it will have highest or greatest density, then RBr, and then RCl. Cl obviously because it is lighter, and iodides, they are heaviest, their density is the greatest. Iodomethane, see, iodomethane is the heaviest among all haloalkanes. Among all haloalkane, iodomethane is the heaviest. Now relative stability. RF is most stable, then RCl, then RBr, and Ri, because the strength of CX bond, the bond between the carbon of the alkyl group and fluorine, it follows the order. This CF bond is the strongest, obviously smaller size of this halogen atom. The more the size of the halogen atom, lesser will be the interaction between the carbon and the halogen atom. That's why it will be needing very less amount of energy to get dissociated. Yes, so bond strength of this CF will be the strongest and this CI will be the least. That's why, because its bond strength, it is the strongest, and very higher amount of energy is required to break this bond. That's why these RFs, they are most stable as compared to others. RF, then RCl, then RBr, and then Ri. Among all CX bonds, if we talk about, CI bond is the weakest of all the CX bonds. Carbon iodide bond, it is the weakest bond among all the CX bonds. Now two questions are there. Go through these questions and write their answers also. So this was about the physical properties of haloalkanes, and by Monday we will start with the chemical properties. Thank you.